Monroe Arms was a very old, scary building with many secrets. It looked creepy, and the maintenance guy, Eddie Barnes, knew all about the strange things that happened there. Eddie was a man in his 40s, a bit tired-looking, with a worried face. One day, Eddie got a call about Unit 405. A woman had moved in suddenly, but no one knew who she was. When Eddie went to the apartment, a woman opened the door a little. Her name was Marissa Doss, and she looked very sad and thin. She had big, sorrowful eyes and seemed haunted. The apartment was creepy, smelled bad, and had nothing in it except a black bag. Eddie went to the bathroom and found the tub full of dirty water. When he fixed the drain, he pulled out a lot of wet black hair and a small old gold ring with the letters MD on it. Eddie got scared. Then he heard a noise, but Marissa was gone. Eddie left, but he couldn't forget the ring. He found out that MD was a missing person, Marissa Doss. The woman in the apartment looked just like her. Eddie realized this was more than a simple case. The next day, Eddie went back to Unit 405. The apartment was empty. Everything was gone. It was clean, but it felt very cold and scary, like a ghost was there. Then Eddie saw the ring again, on the table. It was the same ring he had found and put in his pocket. Someone was tricking him and watching him. Eddie looked around and found a hidden camera and a speaker. He realized he was in a scary movie, and he didn't know the rules. Eddie ran. He knew it was something evil. The woman, the apartment, the ring, it was all a trap, and the police wouldn't believe him. That night, Eddie was too scared to go home. He sat in his truck, with the ring on the seat next to him. He felt like he was being watched. The building looked like a monster in the dark. Eddie thought about the apartment. It wasn't just a place, but a doorway to something evil. The woman wasn't missing. She had been taken. The apartment was a place of horror. Eddie knew he couldn't let this evil win. He had to be brave and fight back. With the help of some loyal friends, he worked tirelessly to gather proof and expose the dark secrets of Monroe Arms. They started by going back to Unit 405, this time with cameras and recording equipment. They documented the strange atmosphere, the hidden devices, and any other clues they could find. Eddie's friend Sarah was good with computers. She helped analyze the footage from the hidden camera, discovering a series of disturbing recordings that showed the woman, Marissa, being held against her will. Another friend, a local historian named David, researched the history of Monroe Arms. He uncovered old records and newspaper articles that revealed a dark past, including disappearances and unexplained deaths connected to the building. They also found blueprints of the building, which revealed secret rooms and hidden passages. Together, they pieced together the puzzle. The apartment was a trap used to lure and capture people. The ring was a clue left behind by one of the victims. The evil force was not a ghost, but a group of people who had been operating in secret for a long time. With the evidence they gathered, Eddie and his friends went to the authorities. At first, the police were skeptical, but the overwhelming proof, the recordings, the historical evidence, and the physical findings from the apartment convinced them to investigate. In a dramatic confrontation, the culprits were apprehended. They were a group of twisted individuals who had been using Monroe Arms to carry out their evil deeds. The police rescued Marissa and uncovered the fate of the other missing people. Monroe Arms was cleansed, not only of its dark secrets, but also of the evil that had taken root there. The building was renovated, transforming it from a place of fear into a symbol of hope and the triumph of good over evil. And though Eddie was forever changed by his terrifying experience, he became a symbol of courage in the face of darkness. He continued to help others, using his knowledge and bravery to fight for justice. If you want to hear more stories like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We bring you creepy tales and mysteries every week, and you won't want to miss what we have in store for you next.